Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on down to HBF Arena for your Bell-Type Colts clash of the week. This afternoon, top of the table clash down here. Both these sides with a record of 10-1 this season, sitting 1-2. West Scarborough taking on Joondalup. Should be an absolute classic down here this afternoon. The Colts are about to move into their final series. So this is a good day to show off a little bit of skill, see what they got going on, but very important for both of these teams to finish top of the table at the same time. Joondalup get us underway. They'll be running right to left across your screen. Scarborough. This one backwards. It's going to be kicked deep. Joondalup all in front of them to then kick long back at them. It's going to be territorial here. There's a sprinkle of rain. Affecting the ball too much early here. Both these teams playing a little bit of smart footy. Now it's Joondalup deciding they want to run. Good tackle first up. The teams here have a very good kicking game. You see it still. Set wide, down to the window, wider again. So he goes wide, he's going to bobble up to the 12, he just needs to gather one to a little bit too hard for him. That's a beautiful piece of play early in the West Scarborough. Very strong shot.
I'm going to put money on
All four, 5 metres out from the line. They've got a little bit of a shove on there. Format's not too bad as well. They're going to peel off left, go towards the line. First try of the afternoon, West Scarborough. They have drilled themselves in. Fantastic position early in the piece. Get the first try of the afternoon, move themselves up 5 points and then kick to come. Formations for a Colts side like this.
Well done, Benny. Well done, Brady.
His kick's coming in from just outside the 15. Halfback with the duties this afternoon. Be interesting to see how he shapes up here. Not the easiest kicking conditions at all. Gets around that one in a little bit of league style. Gets it over the post, adds the extra 2. It's Joondalup 0, West Scarborough 7. So big top of the table clash here this afternoon. West Scarborough take the early lead off the back of some very dynamic play. Both these teams, as I said, record of 10-1. We'll have to get us back underway. Last time these teams met in round 14, Joondalup were the victors by 3. 24-27 that contest. Flat ball out wide. Little break down the short side. Tries to get the burners on, then goes to the boot, but it comes off Joondalup into touch. Wasn't the best kick in the world.
Red ball. Huh? Yeah, West ball, yeah. Red ball.
Line out just in front of us here. 6-man. Immediately up at 3. Clinical. It's going to take some disrupting from Joondalup. This is a good turnover.
Turnover's good. Leave it.
Now can they use the ball effectively? It was a great jackal. Good read by the winger just to shut down. Half pulls the shirt off the young man as well. Slow ball. Pod resets, goes a little wider this time. Attempted jackal there from the 7. Was a little bit off feet. Wasn't going to be able to hold up there. Score currently 7-0 in favour of West Scarborough. Joondalup kicking away. Good ball out wide. They're finding space, these West Scarborough backs early. They've got numbers out on the right here. It's a big look forward who's worried about the tackler behind him. Took his eyes off the ball. Losing it forward. Joondalup counter-attack chance. He's just going to take his winger on one-on-one. It's great work wrapping around the legs. Good pace to this game early. Counter-ruck's good. Got to get it out here, the half. That one's going to be light from the side, that last one. Tap and go the call. Finds a little bit of space early. Crunching little hit on both of them there. Both just sinking into contact. Box over the top. It's going to find grass, bounce out into touch. So we come up on about 9 minutes gone in this first half. West Scarborough just looked a little bit better so far. Joondalup holding strong. They haven't had much ball. Problem is they're giving up meters on every possession that West Scarborough get. That's not the best throw. It's going to be turned over. Good result here for Joondalup. Playing just one off, half breaking through the line. Support gets there just in time. Pod wider still. Happy to take them on. They're just outside the 22 here, Joondalup. And they can release and then go back door for the fullback. Gets it on the wing, who's outside of his man, but the cover was good. Tackles him into touch. He's done well there. Was beaten around the outside, just shot up a little bit. A good turn of foot, dragged the other winger down into touch. Good safety tackle.
Mark's there, yeah. Mark's there.
West Scarborough don't muck around this time, just get it up in the front. They want to go deep and wide early. Straight onto the boot, charge down. Anyone's ball out wider here. Knocked backwards. No, initially knocked forwards first off blue. Have a scrum down West Scarborough ball. So not afraid to get it through the hands there. Just good defence out wide to shut that final kick down. Scrum down far side. Good scrum push from both sides. Just got caught. Joondalup loose head on this close side, angling in. Both trying to have a little contest about it. And the clearing kick makes its way into touch.
Yeah, you'll see that again. Right.
So hard, mate.
We just want to...
Line out for West Scarborough on the far side. Just managing to hold on to it.
Use it.
Happy to go through the forwards. Haven't seen this yet from West Scarborough.
No.
Change of plans after the first 10 minutes. Now they just want to start rumbling. Use a few little assets of their game. Straight over the top. Happy to use the boot today. That sure hasn't changed. Bit of confusion between the two players. Must be called knock forward through their hands. Is.
Boys, knock on, man in front. Knock on, man in front, okay?
Good pick up by the referee there.
Offside. Maxon.
And assumedly, the fullback for the first grade side takes the field to go run out the kicking tee.
Just wait till I drop my hand before you come up, please.
To the sideline. Apologies, Lewis Walker. Get those reps in. Foot four, going for the maul again. It's where they scored their first try, but this one's messier, so they have to break off immediately and roll out to the side. They'll just be a couple metres short. Now they'll go straight to the back. Pass is not a good one. It's going to be knocked backwards, off foot forwards both ways. It's going to be turnover Joondalup. They've come away with the luck of the pill. Setting out forwards left, but they look to the pocket straight away. Probably could have used another phase there. Yeah, they will now. Stay inside the 22 young man just in case. Does so beautifully. They'll go box.
Use it.
Small.
This one's going to make its way into touch, or not quite. They're going to be up and about. It's going to come off both legs. Tackled down, then lost forward through contact. Picked through. It's going to be a scrum. West Scarborough ball.
On the 5.
Get a good look at this scrum here. Penalty before came on Joondalup loose head. See what happens this time. See, looking at their grey headgear here on the left for Joondalup.
Square, please. Second.
Can he hold his ankle this time? Both sides were getting a good push on. See the 6.
Crouch.
Blanket, it's just a little bit wide on his prop there. Needs to get tucked in behind a little bit.
Set.
He's going to be forcing that head inwards from that angle there. Causes a lot of pressure on the neck, but the shove was good. Joondalup, they hook it away. They get the turnover off the head. Works this time for them. Just popping this one off the deck, keeping it alive. Fancy their chances out wider, but need to not run away from all their support, which they're flirting with the touchline, grubbering through. Knocked backwards off goal, then through. Joondalup pick up the ball, dotted over the line, try. First try of the afternoon for Joondalup goes in the corner. They'll move up 5-7 with a kick to come.
You're all bad, where you go?
It's a good little showing, a counter-attack rugby there from Joondalup.
I think so.
Scarborough with one injury concern. Looks like an ankle, left ankle down. And that's a good kick from the corner. Adds the extra 2, 7 points all here.
Thank you.
Long kick-off. Good pod ball outright. Happy to play slow defensively so far, Joondalup. Almost lost forward at the bottom of the ruck there. Need to get this one clear. It's a flat back line out left. Not really anything on there. Trying to strip, but tackle made. Ball goes deep, and they'll get this one nice high centre field. A little bit of chasing to do. Doesn't get there in time. Joondalup try grab it at the top, then lose forward. West Scarborough try stay in the field of play.
We're
going to have a scrum first, lock forward blue. So another good look at this scrum. Joondalup won from exactly this position just before.
Yeah, the 13 was behind the kicker. He went instantly, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm aware of that. No worries.
Yes. Let's go. Feed him again, hey? Let's go. Which one, yes?
West Scarborough set up for a crash ball just off the 10. Now they're pushing them wider.
Set!
Ready?
Good shove this time, West Scarborough, and they cause the fold in once again. They're going to get the advantage and penalty. So that loose head pressure. It's coming from the flanker. He doesn't quite realise it. It's just getting angled in straight away.
I feel like their prop's kind of stepping across.
Yeah. Well, I'll come back around that side again.
Yeah.
All right, next time.
And kind of like, yeah, when he's stepping across the tunnel.
I'll keep an eye on that.
It's boring in on the prop.
Lost backwards, all a kerfuddle at the back here for Joondalup. They're going to get dragged into touch. Good defence, West Scarborough. Good jump up at 4. They'll go the maul again. It's been working so far, and they actually get their set up again. Moving laterally here. 5's got to be careful. That swum around the side. They break straight through. The hookers through straight towards the line. West Scarborough get 2. That maul has been sharp early. They're gone 2 from 3. From the 22, just managing to break through the line. There's a little bit to say about it all. Just letting him know are the West Scarborough forwards. Joondalup 7, West Scarborough 12. Kick to come in your Belt Up Colts clash of the week.
Let's go again, fellas. Nice. Good set piece. Sorry about that, ref. I'll try to get the boys under. No more of that.
Conversion successful, adding the extra 2 once again. West Scarborough move up 14-7. Short kick off, not going to go the trip and out. Not the restart Joondalup required.
Let's go, boys. Let's go. Yeah, exactly again. Let's go penalty.
Yeah, just try to push straight in this scrum, boys.
Yeah, business trip, boys. Business trip.
Hold, look at your hold.
No, you both got to go. You both got to go.
Second!
Can we get this scrum right here, Joondalup?
Bind!
Referee has come across to assess the situation properly this time. That's a better shove. They get up and through, but it's going to be ineffective because they popped a little bit. Winger gets a little bit of space. Good run, good carry.
Offside!
Fullback breaks through, up onto the line. Coming back, penalty off.
Number 1, offside. Never retreated. Never retreated. Number 1, never retreated. Points.
And they point to the sticks, so this time Walker can actually make his way out onto the field with the tee. But Mr. Businessman has a phone call. He's just put it down.
Yeah, that one you guys had the ball. Glad you have that one, but yeah,
Puts it away now.
50-50
I don't know myself.
That's all right.
Referee talking with the opposite prop 2. Joondalup number 1, West Scarborough's number 3. Just talking about where that one popped up, because actually got a good shove on that time. Maybe felt the pressure. And it's actually fortunate that Joondalup popped up on the side a little bit there. Good strike of the ball. Adds the 3 points. Penalty successful. West Scarborough go up. West Scarborough extend their lead. It's Joondalup 7, West Scarborough 17. Short kickoff works this time for Joondalup, but no one actually on the chase hard enough. West Scarborough man can just take that one straight to ground, almost surrendered himself. Ball spins wide, kick goes through. Wobbly ball in the air, does well on the chest. Fires his fullback across, they might look aerial again. Little jabbing kick, might just bounce, but it makes its way into touch.
Use that one.
Long ball over the top at 4. They did a very late lift. It looked pretty. West Scarborough go long off the boot again. Found a little bit of space back here. Could roll out into the 22. Winger might have to kick clear here. Didn't like his chances. Throws a bit of a hospital to his fullback. Pressure mounting. Eventually gets the ball back, and now he's getting driven backwards through towards the line. West Scarborough on top of things here this afternoon. They're going to have to kick clear. This is not going to be the prettiest box either, though. Makes its way into touch, but it's inside the 22. West Scarborough, another opportunity, that's for sure.
Into the Ball's out. Go on.
Sacked immediately at the maul. Joondalup getting wise to the situation. Long ball wide. It's going to be a bounce pass. Wing's going to collect. Needs to just come in here, find support. Tries to go the double footwork. Ends up getting wrapped up for it. Flat ball. Good pod run on. Flanker does well to drive through the first contact. And then loses it on the way down. Little break down the short side. Tries to pin his ears back. Does the number 10 from Joondalup. They're chasing across. They're not going to catch him. A desperate ankle tack attempt. And just like that, Joondalup find themselves back in this game. They're going to get their second for the afternoon. Move up 12-17 with a kick to come right in front. Man, that was a good little read of the play from the 10. Wasn't expecting that one to get stripped on the way down. Can't read those things all the time. 10's done a good job. You saw a little bit of determination on his face maybe as soon as he saw a little gap. Wasn't sure how many gears he was going to be able to find, but he tried for every single one of them.
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Ends up getting quite the try for himself under the sticks, and he's going to be handing off the ball. Doesn't want to kick that one himself, I don't think. Emptied the tanks. Conversion successful, adding the extra 2, 14 plays 7 in your Bell-type Colts clash of the week. Coming to the end of the first half, it's been a good one. See who cracks under the pressure of the second half really here. Joondalup's going to have to be careful of the scrum. They've wisened up to the maul. Jabbing little kick with a good bit of spin. Prop weighs up his options. Finds his way to ground outside the 22. Floaty old ball backwards to some forward runners again.
What's up back here? No, Rob, no!
Flat wide ball. No option for tip off. A little bit too cramped for space. Marches forward an extra half metre wisely. Let's go. Tries to go again, then loses it forward. Maybe just asking a little bit too much with the players around. It's going to be another scrum, but we've got to play about down in back play. No, he's up now.
Guys, front row. I'm getting it from both sides, which is fair, okay? You both fit in the contest. If we both just all do the right thing, low, square, straight, okay? Shouldn't have any issues. Let's go with that.
Ball, Dave. Wanneroo. Yeah, Wanneroo.
Second! Crouch.
Wanneroo T.
Bind. Set.
Pull it in, Daniel.
Referee calls the scrum in. They do obey a little bit this time. In and out by Scarborough. Chance wider to let the hands go. Was just holding the ball one-handed though, the 23.
Pick up, it's fine.
Could have got the man 3 on the outside. Winger chased in. Lots of numbers in the middle for West Scarborough, but a little bit flat. Penalty, Joondalup. Not releasing is the call. Final minutes of the first half here. Joondalup with an opportunity to build some work, peg this lead back. It's been all things West Scarborough for most of the first half, but they've had their opportunities, have Joondalup. 2 good breakaway tries, and now they're going to roll inside the 22 again. Will they need a little bit of luck to score another one, or can they do it off their own volition? We'll find out just now as they break towards the line and go straight towards it. They're going to be 2 metres short. Tackled now. Need some forward runners to start doing some heavy work here. That's got to be not releasing far side by West Scarborough eventually. Let's go. Now diving towards the line. Need to make sure they don't run themselves out of support. Short of the line still. Has to play this one backwards. Can't turn over there in the black headgear. Got to release it out to the right here. West Scarborough are wiser to it. It's going to be held up. They had the numbers wide, wide, wide. It was about 6 on 2 out to the right. Halfback needs to be looking up and call the players out.
No, but it's just...
Scrum, blue ball, hold up. Yep. Yeah, I think we've got one. There's the one standing up, so watch him. Okay. Keep your shoulders down.
Your ball, Benny. Big scrum here.
boys. We'll go. You got inside of the
Ball in, Daniel.
Crouch. Bind.
Important for Joondalup to get this one right.
And squeeze! And squeeze! And squeeze!
Got the advantage. Where do they go with the ball? Tent's trying to spin out of one. Gets a little bit free, but just needs to buy some time. Going backwards wasn't the option. Still fighting towards the line. He's not giving up, that's for sure. Forward's running on hard here. This is going to take some stopping. Does get stopped, though. Then they pick and drive right. Tries got to be scored on the far side.
Hold up.
Tough call there. Thought for sure that would have got some grass.
One out, slipping out.
They don't want the draw. They want to get in front. West Scarborough's attacking maul has been effective. Can Joondalup match up to that skill set?
Step off the line there, Red, thanks. Yep.
Don't worry about our guys.
We got 2 now.
Come on, Hoggy, get ya!
Bring him off. Just hold it, just hold it. Bring him off, just bring him off. Got to replace.
Where's he going?
Got a replacement on? Right.
Good little trick play by Joondalup. Then they go towards the line. Got to be a try. Love to see that. Good trick play at the line out move. Jump up at 4, pop down to the front pod that sets straight into a maul. Love to see it. It's a little adjustment of an old Wanneroo move where they would actually lift that front pod too. But that's a brilliant little bit of set piece play. I told you at the start of the game that we're going to see a little bit of experimentation before we go to finals from these sides. Top 2 got to see what works in the playbook, and that's certainly one they can add to the repertoire.
No, I'm not.
Joondalup take the lead, 19-17. They got a kick to come still. Just flirting with the left upright and goes out missing left. Referee says there's still time. Score's going to remain 19-17. It's a good fight back, Joondalup.
17. Yeah, this will be the last play, yep.
Just make sure it stops completely.
Jabbing kickoff, last play. Number 1 has a crack early. Short side. No, they don't want to play it. They'll just kick that one into touch. And that's the end of our first half here in the Built-Up Colts Clash of the Week. It's top of the table clash. It's been an absolute light-up of a first half. Joondalup take the lead late, 19-17 over West Scarborough. We'll be right back in about 10 minutes with your second half. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on back down to your Belt-Up Colts Clash of the Week. Beautiful day down here at HBF Park. It was all things West Scarborough early in this game. Joondalup pegged back that lead off two good little lucky tries. And one good bit of goal line attack off the back of some penalties. They got up 19-17. It's top of the table clash in the Colts. Provided us with a very good first half, and we'll see how we go in the second. Good run here through the forwards. It's good phase play, opened up little gaps. Now they'll go long. Both teams were using their kicking effectively in the first half. Oh, and a clash of the two West Scarborough players, and it should be a penalty there for attacking the player on the ground. And you'd probably want to see that one blown straight away just to set the example, but they've got the advantage regardless. Yeah, we'll come straight back now.
Blow it off feet straight onto the player on the ground. Got to stay up.
Would like to see West Scarborough get back into the kicking they used early in the first half. It's what gave them the field dominance as they went away from it in the second a little bit, trying out certain plays, which wisely enough is a good idea. This one's not out. But it allowed Joondalup to work back into the game. There's a little bit of space wider, but the chaser was good and just goes good one-on-one tackle. Straight through the line. This is a good run. Needs a little bit of support though. None from West Scarborough immediately over the top, so they're going to be able to retain possession. And they've broken into the West Scarborough half. Wingers set flat and wide here. Might be expecting a kick. He's starting to drift around a little bit. Short side forward ball, lost forward. That's a bit of a let-off. We're looking sharp early.
All good, brothers. More structure with the boys.
First scrum of the second half. See if Joondalup have been able to rectify the issues they were having.
One person calling for that ball.
Second.
Shooting off.
Crouch.
Shooting off.
Bind. Set.
Ready, come in out. Ball out.
Ball comes clear at the back of the scrum. It was a good shove, Joondalup. West Scarborough were able to just maintain possession. They crashed centre field and do well to just buy a little bit of time. Causing a little bit more of a ruckus at these rucks to begin the second half. Trying to get involved a little more, cause a little disruption, not just give them free phases. It is slowing the ball down for West Scarborough. We'll see how long they can maintain this pressure around ruck time. Isolated out here, 3-on-1. Danger on the turnover. They're able to recycle, get their hands free and have a little crack down the wing. Grubbers awkwardly bouncing, so they're going to have a foot race backwards, diving on the ball back. Joondalup on ball and get a little support. Boxing, a little bit outside of the bootish. And not able to hang on to the ball first up, but then getting on top, lost backwards. We're going to have a play on. Need to get this one out the half. The counter ruck's good here, Joondalup. Now diving all over it. Could be anyone's ball here. Lost forward.
Well, the counter ruck was fine. It was knocked on.
Have another scrum down.
You guys are over there. Come on, man. Play. I'll make the decisions. Crouch! Bind! Sit!
Down on the far side again. One's having trouble out there this afternoon for Joondalup. Stepping inside. Big numbers piling into the ruck from West Scarborough. They've got penalty advantage. Don't need to be too intensive over the ball. You want numbers wide, boys. Good break through half of the line. Just resets the Joondalup back 2 steps. Fighting through. Nowhere to go. Just running a little bit one off at the moment. Now they go. The last little pass, not quite there.
Release, release, Blue.
Good stepping on the inside.
Leave it, Blue.
Grab a kick on the inside. Winger read it well. Dropped back a little bit before it came through, but he's going to get dragged across towards touch. And there goes zumped in.
Yeah, good luck stopping it, mate.
Just make sure your backs hold. Before I drop mine.
Ryan, hold. Ryan, you gotta hold on the line. Swing around, Ryan. Stay here.
West Scarborough's first real attacking opportunity of the second half, just flirting inside the 22 finder, trying to find an opening, but they're playing a little bit more basically than they did in the first. They're going to get the advantage for offside. Chance to do something with the build. 6-on-3 on the short side. Now a bit of coverage comes across, but they can still get this through the hands. No, just short. 5 out from the line still. West Scarborough happy just to play one-off forward ball. Going towards the line. They're close there. Held up. Referee reckons he's seen it already. Come straight back for the penalty.
Offside, Blue. Back through the ruck. Shot.
And shot called. West Scarborough take the penalty option. To take the lead back, it'll make it 20-19 if they are successful.
What's that? No, no charging that.
Can you tell him to shut up while he's kicking, please?
Blue.
Tommy.
And the penalty is successful. West Scarborough take the lead back. It's Joondalup 19, West Scarborough 20 in your Bell-Type Colts clash of the week. Low awkward kickoff, craftily just chipped up, and they'll look long.
Let's just get that gap, just closing up a bit, please. Half metre, 50 centimetres, guys. Red at the back.
Four-man short line out here for Joondalup. Flat ball for the pod. Want to release the backs, go to the boot, charge down halfly, knocked backwards off Gold. They all come forward to try and get a Joondalup. Big chance here for the turnover, going to be lost forward regardless.
Watch 8 steps. Yeah, I'm blind. Yeah. Nail it, we're going by one tonight, love. By one tonight. By one tonight, love.
Free kick.
From behind.
Scrum again,
Two.
scrum again, scrum again.
Two. You don't need
Scrum called again by Joondalup. Risky with their record this afternoon, but they're backing it in.
yeah, none of that. Not in the name of good sportsmanship, guys. Let's just play, come on, let's go.
Let's go.
10. Crouch. Bind. Step. Ready, come in.
So we get underway this time. Shove comes by West Scarborough. They angle this one up, ball's out at the back. And the half wisely finds the ball. Wouldn't be surprised if they go long here. A little bit too slow across the back of the ball. Now there's retreating plays. Giving the wing a little bit of room to move. Can he get around the first? No, decides against it. It's going to get not releasing here. Oh, it should be penalty back the other way. That's unlucky for West Scarborough. You can't drag a player into touch like that.
Just right there, yep.
Please watch that, bro.
Sorry?
He's standing up, arms coming up above
In the
here.
scrum?
Yeah.
Just safely jabbing that one into touch.
Come on!
Hold, Red, hold! Righto.
All set up. Joondalup walking forward.
Take it down by Blue.
Blue's gone down, but they hand it off. Ball comes free. Good ball out wide. That was a second one, just goes to the floor. Still has a little opportunity out wide. First pass from the centres was beautiful though. Hands in the ruck, penalty advantage, and that's just a forward pass. Pressure mounting on West Scarborough now. They've had a scintillating first half, but 15 minutes into the second, they're just giving away a couple of errors here. They've gone away from what's been winning them the game. They're starting to pay a little bit of price through territory and pressure. Only a 1 point lead, they've got to be careful here. Dangerous kick, silly kick. Comes straight back up for a scrum town, West Scarborough ball.
22's been called.
No, they take the 22 option, don't mind that either. can send this one long.
Stay behind, Red.
Gets charged down. Joondalup, good net victory here. Ragdolled to the floor, tries to go again. Referee says not held. And now it's a maul. This is good for West Scarborough at least. They're probably going to come through with the turnover regardless. And then he's gone penalty advantage, probably for that number 2, doing a little bit too much, sticking the hand in around the side.
Still come round the side to put your hands on the ball. Can't do that.
Picked up that one well.
Yep.
Shot called here by Joondalup to take the lead back. So just to explain that one there, referee's done well. It was collapsed maul, correct there. No one really has to move. You're allowed to stay on top of the ball, cause that collapsed maul turnover. But what happened was 2 red started then swimming around the side of that collapsed maul to then go put a hand around the side and try keep it in. Can't advance your position around the side of a collapsed maul like that. Obviously, it's easy to crawl around something that's lying on the floor motionless. If we just went with forward pressure over the top, probably going to get the collapsed maul regardless. Gives up the penalty. It's 3 straight penalties in a row here for Joondalup. Now they're going to have a crack at the sticks to take the lead back. 30 metres the trip straight in front. Does it easy. Joondalup take the lead back. 22 plays 20. We're 17 minutes into the second half of your Bell-Type Colts clash of the week. Both these teams mean business here this afternoon. West Scarborough, you can feel it slipping away from them. Longer kickoff this time by West Scarborough. They've got a good line chasing. Joondalup choose to clear. Finds its way into touch nicely. It's a good kick. It's going to be about 45 from the West Scarborough line. In fact, it is. Joondalup stolen this one at the front. Maybe it's a tussle for possession at the front there. West Scarborough eventually get the rip on the way down, come clean. Advantage coming here for West Scarborough.
Advantage, Red. The left was fine, you got to roll, you're in the way. You're obstructed, yeah. Man was on the ball, but you're in the way of the cleaners. Not quick enough. You're obstructing the cleaners as you get on the ball. Right.
Good turnover win at the front. Joondalup probably going to look to clear as well. Trying to find some space behind the left wing of West Scarborough. It's bouncing once. It's inside the 22 after 2 bounces, so they look to clear. Chase comes too hard on the outside and now gets a chance to open up the legs. Looks to go inside. Good little short ball to his other wing. Flat ball, retreating were the forwards. Just do well to stay off it.
Release! No, release, Blue!
Penalty goes for Joondalup, not releasing. That was good defensive pressure. There's about 3 of them out on their feet, but they've done a good job. All working hard here for each other to keep this one within the reins of a lead. Centre field, 35 out from their own line. It's going to take a decent kick, get this one clear.
Yeah.
I think they get hands on ball, fair play to them, but sometimes not providing that first hit.
First clean lift. All right, and I'm giving them as I see it, like I said. Yeah. Yeah, I'm giving them like I see it. On the line.
Good ball out the back. A little bit slower than the forwards, wanted it out wider here. Now the switch play. Wrapping, but cutting straight back in towards a lot of heavy traffic, and they try hold him up. Tackle's made. Might get not rolling for sure here. Have to and do so.
Yep.
This one's not out again. Joondalup, 2 errors, kicking towards the sideline. Not the best clearing kick back the other way. It's going to sit up. Chance wide here for Joondalup. The big number 5 wants to go himself, and then lost forward off Gold. So they've got a little knock-on advantage. Could be penalty advantage to be argued there. Wasn't the most malicious of them, but there was no attempt to catch the ball. And they're all over the place here, Joondalup. There's no real attack set up at all. Need to fix this up quickly. They're in the red zone. They've got an opportunity to extend this lead. Past 1 moment in play. 23 minutes into the second half, and you built up Colts clash of the week. Red get called off. Good run. High tackle. So now they're going to be able to take the extra 3. May as well try something in the corner. Eyes ahead should prevail here.
Dempsey!
Everyone's a little chat too.
A few penalties building up. Almost everyone was in front of the kicker then. Okay, so they had that penalty advantage anyway. Okay. There's been a few trending just in this area. Right, that's a caution there. Right, let's just try and slow, and just a little bit less chat from these guys. I know a lot of us coming from the crowd, but
I'll let them know.
thank you.
Shot called. This one will make the lead 5. It'll make sure that West Scarborough have to at least go for the try to get this game back.
Pretty much bang on, yeah. Oh, not right now.
A little bit of wind picking up
That's
here this
gone, mate.
afternoon.
That's gone. I can't remember that far back.
A bit of chill involved with it as well.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're on the body. You're on, yeah, no ball, you're on body. That's what it was, yeah.
Penalty is successful. Joondalup extend their lead to 5. 25 players 20. It's going to be 10 minutes left to go in this game.
Okay, yeah. Righto. Yep.
Straight into finals next week. Bragging rights if you can win this game. Only 1 point separates them on the table, so winner does take first. Gives them the better look into the finals run. Turnover. Third and fourth are set in place in this Colts division as well. West Scarborough goes straight through the line. 12's doing it all himself, wants to get the pop free. Does so now. They've got numbers out left if they can get to ground and recycle this ball. Does come now. Joondalup just get enough time, so they're going to just need to crash this one up, keep this safe. One from Joondalup goes straight over the top, doesn't get any contact with the ball though. That's not the best part, gets left behind. They've got a penalty advantage under the belt. But the try they need. West Scarborough sits so flat out to the right. They've got 2 forward pods ready to go. But they need to be ready for any moment just to release this ball. They go through both forward pods to go through the second towards the sticks. 10 controlling things from the back, wants more forward play. He's not ready to go yet. Patrolling the troops nicely here, but his backs are too flat out wider past him and they're going to come back for the penalty. Scrum must be the call here.
It wasn't.
Could take the point still though. This is probably a little bit faster than they wanted. 9 or 8 minutes to go in the game. But Scrum is the option they've taken. They have been more dominant there. Could be a big show up. So winner of this game will go on to verse Associates next week, who are in 4th spot at the moment. Second place versus Kalamunda. Trust me, Kalamunda are a large Colts side, not one you want to go up against in week 1 of the semi-finals. Get bashed up before you go to the Grandy if you even get through them. So if you want the easier of the 2 assignments, you got to win this one this afternoon. 5 points the margin. 5.5 to play. Short side pick from 8, nowhere to go. Flank came up well, hands got free, then they released the winger a little bit wider still. Scarborough wouldn't mind the draw as well. They're the ones that are in first place at the moment with a lead of 1 point. They split it 2 apiece, they'll be happy there. So even just the try gets them done here. 12 darting towards the line. 6 or 7 metres out. Slow to recycle though. I'd love to see a little bit of pick up a play. That's where they're going to get this injection to score that try. 2 metres from the line, got to go. It's got to be penalty advantage for slowing there if he's on it. But they go towards the line. West Scarborough 1/2 metre short, and then got to try recycle this one back. Crashing towards the line, lost forward. Unlucky to not get a penalty advantage out of a couple rucks in a row there. Picking and driving off their own line. They go for the 10, who got chased up well, and then they lose it forward over the line. It's going to be a scrum down West Scarborough ball, 5 from the line. Pressure building here in this top of the table clash. He's coming back for the knock-on advantage, Joondalup. He did have his arm out. Didn't hear him call advantage over. This is big for Joondalup. Far side is down, near side is up. Ball's available though. Happy to crash this one out. Joondalup just need to clear this ball. Don't need to take on too much with these pick and drives. And now they go aerial. It's going to bounce. Hard one to get onto, but the 22's running on strongly. They're going to come back. Penalty. It's to Joondalup. Offside. Letting this game go a little bit now, Joondalup. Sorry, West Scarborough. They had the pressure inside the 22 and now they're faltering. Good click to Kier, just shy of halfway.
Nice, Ewan.
Instruction coming from the Joondalup bench is to get this one down the field a little more. Might kick to clear into the corner here after a couple of set pieces. Crashing up halfway. Bell-Top Colts clash of the week has been a very good one, that's for sure. Lost forward. Three minutes to go. 48.5 metres. Big scrum here for West Scarborough. If they can put it all in, get one more penalty out of one blue, they'll be able to kick towards the corner and run with that rolling ball that's done them well so far this game. Haven't been able to use it in the second half at all.
Is that clock right?
Yep.
Locks in.
Second! Back! On my call, crouch!
Set up with two crashes outright, blindside's open, then they got backdoor play through three the outside backs. Joondalup turnover, no, straight back out before the shove came forward. Very close call. The one's down. He's getting spent here.
Here we go, let's go again. Let's go again.
Might just be wasting time.
Balls came back out the same tunnel. Play it again. Yep.
It's a big shove, Junie.
Guys, hold weight, lad. This is the difference here, okay? This will be the difference. Just keep it square, keep it legal. Crouch!
Let's go down.
Five! Ready!
West Scarborough able to win it this time. 2 minutes left. They've got to score a try to draw this one at least. Keep that spot on top of the table. Joondalup have done really well to disrupt them in this game. Coming straight through. It's going to be lost backwards off gold. Joondalup win a massive turnover here. They're slowing it right down. Pick and drive's the option. 1 minute 14. Nothing silly here, Joondalup say. They reckon they're as good as an international side who can wind the clock down around the fringe. The key is just to keep the pattern the same in the final minute. Getting to ground, maybe asking for a little bit too much meterage there. Be careful, young man. This is tremendous phase work by Joondalup. This is a good final shutout before we go into the final steps of the year for these Bell-Top Colts. Joondalup are going to take their top spot on top of the ladder as long as they can hold out for another 10 seconds. penalty. West Scarborough get the ball back. They're going to get one more opportunity. Time's going to expire. They've got to do it in one phase. They could have kicked it out and gone with the rolling maul. I don't know why they've gone the tap and go. They give it to the wing out wide who leaves it behind. Coming back, penalty, offside, not back 10.
10 men, 10.
Need to take their time here. Can kick for touch. Their rolling maul has been their strongest asset all afternoon. 25 plays 20. The draw will do it for West Scarborough. Your Bell-Type Colts Clash of the Week is going to get into red time here this afternoon. Just need this one out. Dead in goal. You wouldn't believe it. A simple error from West Scarborough in red time allows Joondalup to win this game. They're going to take pole position leading into finals. They'll take on Associates next week in the semis. West Scarborough absolutely heartbroken. Joondalup win this game 25 points to 20 in your Bell-Type Colts Clash of the Week. Thank you all for joining us. We'll leave it to Joondalup to enjoy. We'll be right back with your second grade Fortescue Clash of the Week. We'll see you then.